Hey everyone, today we're going to be looking at Unit 7, Lesson 5, which is managing stress and conflict in the workplace. Stress is something that can be temporary or it can be something that's long term. Different ways to manage stress is to take place in relaxing hobbies, whether it be reading or video games, something that allows you to relax. Sometimes you may need to seek help with a counselor. Often it helps to just take a break, go outside and take a walk, or even take a vacation. If it gets too hard to deal with, it may be necessary to even change your job. Go somewhere that will allow you to have a less stressful environment. Company policies help keep the workplace safe and productive. So it's important that you attend and that you are punctual to work. They also have rules for customer interaction. So if you have an angry customer, you should have gotten training on how to deal with that. An unhappy customer, what your company policies is to try and make that customer happy. There could even be guidelines for handling returns or even complaints if you work at a place, where you're dealing with the public. Maybe they're returning something they bought that didn't go as expected. All of your companies should have policies for that. Anytime there's a conflict, there should be different ways to resolve those conflicts. Most of the time, it will involve people with two sides wanting totally different things. So it's important to listen to each person and understand their point of view. Don't just try to listen to one side of it, listen to both. You should also meet individually with each party. So each person that's involved in this conflict, meet separately from them. Don't have them in there together because that could just cause another argument. So meet with each person individually, speak with them, and hear what they have to say. Always meet with them in a neutral space, somewhere where others will not be involved or listening. And then always follow up with anyone who's involved just to make sure that everyone is satisfied with the outcome. Of course, you're not going to always be able to please everyone, but they should at least be somewhat happy with the way things resolved. So, not every conflict needs a major intervention. Some of them are just so small that they could just be handled. Some are minor, or some are even a personal conflict. Serious cases that require action is like harassment. It could be sexual harassment, other forms of harassment in the workplace. It could be theft or maltreatment. Maybe your boss or supervisor is mistreating you or someone else and you witness this treatment. Leaders follow policy and evidence, and then they will always make sure that the final decision they make is fair to everyone involved.